Hey, Roger, how's it going, man?
What's up?
Good. Hey, Coach Arians had just kind of talked about, I asked him about, just the success that you've had this year so far with yards after contact, and he just said that, you just have you're really having a good grasp of the game plan of the blocking schemes. That also you're showing a lot of patience. When you look at the success that you have had so far, specifically with that, what do you think? What do you think it is, and how is maybe your vision and patience and stuff like that kind of grown this year?
Yeah, I think first off, it's got to be offensive line, getting it done up front, and then but in the offseason I worked on just adding muscle, strength, running hills, all that. So I think it's all coming into play, and it's just helping my game move forward, and definitely going into year 3.
And just the anticipation there. I mean, I think there's one play where you had a handoff in the backfield, and Roquan Smith was basically right there. It would have been a 5-yard loss, and you spun
Mm-hmm.
away. Just having that anticipation, is that just another thing that you get from just from being out there, from the snaps, or I mean, the experience that you have? I mean, 30
Yes,
years.
sir. I'd agree with you. Yeah, just things like that, getting a better feel for the game, and just coming with experience.
Thank you.
Our next is Greg Allman.
Hey, Ronald, I know you don't go directly up against them, but wanted to ask you how much more motivated you are when the Bucs are going up against another big offense, another prolific running game, like what Green Bay will bring in with Aaron Jones on Sunday.
Yeah, most definitely. Defense, they number one in the league last year, stopping the run. So I look forward to those matchups, out rushing the other teams, running back, things like that. So I know defense, they're going to have their game plan and they're going to make plays. So can't wait to see what they do Sunday.
Ronald, I'm sure you're ready to take on as many carries as they give you, but does it help you mentally, at least, going into a game knowing you probably have at least Leonard back in terms of some more depth behind you to spell you when you need it?
Yeah, most definitely. Last week, it was some, different circumstances. So just got to be prepared for all that. And, I'm ready to take the load, whatever it is, how many times I get it, I always want the ball. So just, keep that going forward.
Thanks, Ronald.
Yes, sir.
All right, next is Rick Stroud.
Hey, Ronald, just to pick up on that, I mean, Bruce said that he'd had no trouble giving you the ball 25 times and throwing it to you 5 or 6. So what have you done, to prepare yourself for really physically for that kind of workload that you're able to maintain?
Yeah, just working hard in practice, running myself into shape, things like that. And just, like you said, being ready for the workload, they kind of tell you, you kind of know going into the game plan. We had guys banged up. So, definitely, that makes me happy, and just being able to help the team any way I can.
And you made some incredible spin moves and made guys look bad in the hole. You've done that your whole career, I guess, to some extent. But how do you set those up, or is that just purely instinctual?
Yeah, it's a little bit of instinctual. So yeah, I'm taking the hand off. You see somebody coming, you try to react, and just let it play out. So a little bit of both, but yeah, you can kind of see it too.
Thanks.
All right, next
Playing helps too.
Hey, Rojo, you guys were really depleted in your running backs room this past week, a ton of injuries and everything. What did it mean for you to be able to carry such a big load? I know it wasn't the outcome that you wanted, but in a game where not only were you guys short running backs, but also receivers as well, and you held your own against a really, really good Bears defensive front.
Yeah, obviously, we didn't get the result we wanted, but a lot of guys stepped up, that week and earned some stripes. So it's good moving forward, because it's gonna take the whole team. It's a long season, and for the goals that we have, we want to playoffs and all that. So it's good for those guys to get that experience under their belt moving forward, and I think it'll help us in the long run.
This is a Packers defense that they're good, but they've struggled with tackling. They've missed some tackles. They've also struggled against the run. And you're a guy that, you have some pretty good cutting ability. Do you pay attention to that type of stuff when you're kind of looking at these matchups? Do you look at it that closely, or do you just treat it as another opponent? What's your mindset going into a game where you have more opportunities like you had this past week?
Yeah, most definitely. Just looking for ways to attack, which sides, I can run to, things like that. So when I get it, I'm trying to go. So, yeah, it's definitely something that you kind of look forward to and look into when you're watching film,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next is going to be Steve Isbitz.
Ronald, how satisfying was the back-to-back 100-yard games? And do you have any specific year-end stats goals for yourself?
Yeah, it was very satisfying. You know, obviously you need to get the victories and touchdowns, you know, to score and win the game. But you know, it was good, you know, moving forward. And again, you know, the offensive line just doing the dirty work for me and making my job look easy. So yeah, we look forward to doing it and get some wins, you know, on the table.
And in your role as a pass catcher, I'm sure that hasn't been exactly what you wanted it to be. How do you feel you're doing there, and what are you doing to keep up your confidence there?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I was just working on the jugs after practice today. You know, just got to be consistent with that stuff, you know, because, you know, it's going to help take my game to the next level. And it's really, you know, what I worked at all summer too. So when I get the opportunity, I just got to make all those plays. You know, I can't let anyone go to waste.
All right, we're going to close out one from Leo Haggerty.
All right.
Ronald, coming out of USC, you were a running back, not a catching back or a blocking back. How hard has it been to become a pass blocker in the NFL?
I'll say, you know, back my rookie year, it was really tough, just, you know, trying to figure out who was blitzing and things like that. But now with some time under my belt, you know, I can, you know, it's easier to identify, you know, where it's coming from. And, you know, O-line does a good job too of, you know, sifting for people. And, you know, TB, you tell me things like, you know, you got this guy, things like that. So, you know, they made a job easy and, you know, just got to pick them up when they come. So just, you know, take my step to the next level, take my game.
Thank you, Ronald.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Rojo.